Hey everyone, this is Andrew Shepard, aka the Philosopher of Animation, creator of the web series Animated Movie Axioms. And now for today, I have a special video, which is an entry into the 1800 subscribers giveaway contest hosted by Media Salt here on YouTube. And first and foremost, I just want to give a congratulations out to Sean for reaching 1,800 subscribers. I love your channel. You've got great taste, and I've always enjoyed watching your videos where you review good films or just let us know what great stuff you get every month. I certainly hope that I'll be able to afford all those movies in the future myself. And I just think your knowledge of movies and your way of reviewing is really well done. I always look forward to checking out the videos that you post at the end of every month and so on. And it's an honor to have subscribed to your channel and to have done so for the past year. Now, the question for this contest was, what was the earliest movie that you recall seeing on VHS or video, and not on cable TV or HBO? For me, the earliest movie I recall watching on VHS is a very special movie to me, a movie that has inspired me for a very long time and is still one of my all-time favorite films, Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park. Now, the earliest I think I can recall ever seeing Jurassic Park, I must have been at least 2 or 3. Yeah, very surprising for a PG-13 movie to see a movie at that young an age. As a kid, I loved dinosaurs. I loved everything about them. They fascinated me. I loved the way they looked, how all those like facts about like how they might have behaved. And of course, being born in 1992, it would probably be no surprise that Jurassic Park would be one of those films that inspired me so much. It was a movie that it certainly was one of my dad's favorite movies, and it still is one of his favorites of all time. So I can imagine he'd have bought us a VHS tape, and by all means, he let me watch it with him. It was such... I mean, like, it's shocking to know today that he let me watch it with him, but Jurassic Park just had such an impact on me. And I feel part of it was because, in fact, the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs were fantastic at the time to me. I thought they were real animals. Of course, back then I didn't understand that it was just special effects. But that was the reason I loved Jurassic Park, the dinosaurs. Velociraptor, Triceratops, Tyrannosaurus, Dilophosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Gallimimus. They all looked really great. And looking at them now, they still look great. And I feel part of the reason is because being a movie that was taking advantage of CGI, which was new at the time, Jurassic Park just did it all really well. The CGI does not look overdone. Those dinosaurs actually look like they were on the set. I mean, like, when they were in CGI mode. But also, I like how the movie wasn't all CGI. It took advantage of the practical effects, which were still popular at the time. So I guess that's part of the reason why those dinosaurs look real on the set. Because they're not always... They don't always look like they were totally done by computer graphics. Looking at Jurassic Park now, I just like the movie overall. It's got a lot of great things. Besides the dinosaurs, we have the perfectly casted cast. Sam Neill and Jeff Goldblum are perfect as Dr. Grant and Dr. Malcolm. The story is a very big plus. Most people would probably pass it off as one of those typical action films that was meant to show off revolutionary special effects. But it's not like that. In fact, when you come to think of it, a lot of dinosaur films focus on like one really big plot cliche. It's usually explorers going out to search for a lost world. They find the lost world, see that they're getting attacked by dinosaurs, which are often depicted as brutal, slow, and not so smart monsters. And then, for some reason, at the end of the movie, the island that they explore gets destroyed. But no, Jurassic Park explored a whole really unique idea, and that's the idea that no matter how smart and how powerful a human being can be, there's no way that they can control nature. In the end, nature finds a way to win, and hence Dr. Malcolm's line, life will find a way. As for the sequels, The Lost World Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park 3, they're not as good as the first one. They just like lack a lot of the qualities that make the first one a really good film. But if I had to choose between the two of them, which one I'd prefer, I'd go with The Lost World Jurassic Park. Even though it's not as good overall, the dinosaurs still look really cool, and we get not one or two new dinosaurs, but we get a whole bunch of new ones. Compsognathus, Pachycephalosaurus, Parasaurolophus, Stegosaurus, and even though it's a brief appearance at the end, we get a really cool shot of Pteranodons. Um, and while the human characters aren't as like entertaining, at least Dr. Malcolm is still kind of convincing in his role as, or I should say, Jeff Goldblum is still convincing in his role as Dr. Malcolm. But the other thing to take in mind is the fact that it at least stuck with the concept behind the first film that you can control nature. And in this case, it's more a fact that no matter what you have, you just like can't make things work out the way you want them to work out, with bringing a dinosaur back to mainland and then risking the lives of millions of civilians. Dinosaurs belong in their habitats, much like animals today would probably want to belong in their habitats and not get placed in some zoo. And then in the end, maybe it's possible that one of them will end up succeeding over man. As for the third one, I hate it. I hate the third Jurassic Park, and I'm probably going to get a lot of people to boo me for saying I think the second one is the better sequel, but here's why. The third one is obviously a pointless action flick that was just made for the sake of getting Dr. Grant back into the franchise and making more money. The plot is basically like taking a Brothers Grimm's chase story in the forest and then adding all the dinosaurs in, and Dr. Grant, of course. It's basically a family like trying to get back their lost kid. Like that has almost nothing to do with the unique concept behind Jurassic Park, which is nature being the victor over mankind's arrogance in science. Also, the dinosaurs don't look as good. A lot of them look like they were more CGI-ified in that film. And it makes me so happy knowing I was not the only Jurassic Park fan angered by the fact that they just went and killed off T-Rex in the beginning. Thank God. But either way, neither sequel is as good as the first one, and Jurassic Park was the earliest film I remember seeing as a kid, and still is one of my all-time favorite films today. And while many people would probably go with Jaws or E.T. or Saving Private Ryan or Lincoln as Spielberg's best film, and which I all think are really great films myself, I go with Jurassic Park as Spielberg's magnum opus, and I hope it will inspire me for a long time. So, anyway, once again, congratulations, Sean, on getting 1,800 subscribers. Always looking forward to your new videos, and I hope you enjoyed this review. Even though I babbled for a little bit. So, looking forward to the results, and I'll see you around. As for anyone who subscribes to my channel watching, I will have my new episode out by hopefully tomorrow. I'm just finishing the last segment, and then I got the credits to do, and then we should be all set. So I'll see you all then. I'm the Philosopher of Animation, and I believe that animated films are the most superior form of movie making. See you then.